welcome to the 26th of October, people. I am back from the gym. So today is Wednesday. I did Queen Axe. I was busy chatting in the car park and the class had already started. I think I made up for the wee bits that I missed out. I just, when it was resting time, I kind of just I filled in the bits I had missed out. It was only like a minute late. 2 minutes. I checked my watch. Class starts at 9:30, and when I looked at my watch it was 32 minutes past. Okay, more problems with uploading videos. So this video should have gone up yesterday that I'm looking at, not this one that I'm talking on. And I got another copyright, people. So, you know, it's all that carry on with the background music in shops. But I was aware of it when I was editing last night, and I thought I had covered it up. Obviously, not well enough. So when there is background music, you're allowed to play so much of it. I can't remember exactly how much it is. And I felt I was within that. It was a part that I was talking on, but obviously not. So the video is late again. I look very dark-eyed, don't I, this morning? I was late. I've been going to bed quite late. My neck is a bit dodgy as well this morning. I've just had a moan on Instagram, so I'm not going to moan here on YouTube. Right. Don't know if this is going to focus. So here we go. This is the video I'm trying to upload, and by the time you see this, hopefully you've seen this one. So you can see here again, it is processing because I've changed the music on it, so you can do that in your YouTube studio. This is when I talk about YouTube studio, this is my YouTube studio. This is where, like, I can click onto that video, for example. I can click onto it now, it won't affect it, and that takes me in, and I can change things and blah 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 and do all of that on it. So this is where I add my thumbnail, but I make my thumbnail somewhere else. I use Cava, I don't know what it is, C-A-V-A I think it is, to do my thumbnails, and I use the free option, which is a great site. If ever my channel grew, I would probably pay for that, but at the moment I get by with what I've got. Whoa, this light is not helping me look any. Oh wow. Also, I've had a bit of a breakout round about this area. I never ever get breakouts, never ever, but I think that's the LD toner that's doing that. I know, I'll never ever learn, will I? Never ever learn, but I'm sure it's that. That's the only thing that I'm using that's not Estee Lauder. But I am still using is it number a L'Oreal Retinol and an Aldi vitamin C cream. So it's one of them anyway. They're all ready to finish, but I've had this going on here, and it's one of them that's breaking me out, and it's not going away. Right, guess what? The battery is doing this at me, people. So Wednesday's plan is to clean the fridge. I washed my hair last night, and it goes so soft when I wash my hair. You can't really do anything with it unless you put products in it. What is it, Lily? So anyway, today's plan is, let's get the ears on. Right, ears are back on. Right. Today's plan is clean the fridge, got a whole load of ironing to catch up on, and what else have we got to do? I'm going to try and clean a cupboard today as well, because tomorrow I'm going to meet my friend Marilyn for coffee, so I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. So I've got one day that I'm not chasing my tail. Also, I want to try on, can you see, I've got the clothes I bought from Zara still out. When they're still out like that, that means I'm not 100% sure, but I am really, I like to retry them on at home, because I haven't done that yet with the boots and all of that, just to make sure I'm 100% sure before I put them away in my wardrobe. But I look at them and I'm really liking them. But again, like that, I think mirrors in shops are not 100%. I think sometimes they make you look better than you actually do. So I'm going to try them on in my own mirrors, in my own lighting, in my own house, and then I'll decide 100% sure if I'm keeping them. But at the moment I think I am definitely keeping the boots. I absolutely love them. So if I put on a couple of wee Chanel earrings on them, you'd think they were Chanel. Honestly, you would. You know, the little CC earrings, but just clip them on there. But I'm not going to do that. Right, let's go. Oh, I need to get a washing on. I need to go and get my washing on. Because it was pouring this morning, absolutely pouring, and now the sun is out and it's warm again. It's another warm day, so I'm going to try and get the washing out while the sun's out. Right, I've cleaned the fridge, I have ironed. I'm now going to clean this. So this is another cupboard. These are kind of our plates that we use for serving in here. And that's all the that's all the utensils that Rico uses. But that's our cooking utensils basically. And right, let's just do it. Let's just do it, people. This is just the top shelf. Scary me. That little shelf right there, which is absolutely spotless, which I'm now going to clean. Okay, I'm also prepping my chicken because, like I've always said, I'm a woman and I multitask. I've put away the first shelf, now doing the second shelf. That's done. Now in the process of sorting that out, but I stopped because I thought it was about time I got the chicken on, people. It's 4 o'clock. So here's the chicken. Sorry, raw chicken, I know. It's just going to be very, very plain because that's all I'm looking for today. Plain chicken, salt, pepper, herbs, that's it. Okay, that's another cupboard done. So that's done. That's done. That's done. That's a fridge that's still not fixed. That's done. That's a freezer. So just all of them to do. Then at the bottom I have that one to do, which won't take long, and the drawers here. So the next big one is this one and this one. That's the next big one to do. Then that's Lily's cupboard in the bins. Then that's under the sink cupboard. And that's just my washing machine, which I always leave open, which I'm going to close now to dry off. And then that'll be me. And that's just the boiler, people. That's my boiler with all Lily's coats and her doggy bags in there. So we're getting there. We are. So I'm gonna get this ready. I'm gonna put these in the fridge, which I washed and have now drained. That's what I had for my breakfast. Oh, I love cauliflower. Remember when my mum used to make it? Used to hate it when she used to boil it all. And the house used to stink. I just love roasted cauliflower, and I love cauliflower cheese. Rico makes a mean cauliflower cheese because Rico is the world's best at making white sauce, which is probably what gave me cholesterol, people. Right, let's get one of his choppers out. Rico, his knives are Rico, people. There we go. Give it a wash and then just roast it. Just put anything you want on it. I'm just going to put salt, olive oil, garlic and turmeric, because turmeric's good for everything. Okay, that's the salad all washed, ready for Rico to chop when he comes in. Don't want to chop the salad right now. Don't like it lying around chopped, and even if I don't dress it, kind of funny about things like that. Put the bleach away because of course I bleached my sink after I washed the chicken. Yes, I do wash the chicken. No, you're not supposed to wash chicken, but I do. And I have my hand wash ready over there as well when it's all done. There's a routine, people. I've said it before on the vlog. Chicken is lovely. It's looking a bit red because I put turmeric on it. It's not burnt. It is honestly looking delicious. I know you're all going, Andrew, no, honestly, trust me, it's good. It's just the turmeric that's made it go quite ready. Let's see if you look underneath, it's perfect. He's perfect, people. I need to leave it out now because then it's going to overcook. Okay, we've had to walk away pretty quickly because Lily just met 2 dogs and she's just not happy around other dogs unless it's dogs that she knows. You should hear her squealing. She literally screams. Literally. Not like a doggy scream, like a human scream when she sees a dog approaching her. Honestly. Don't you, Mrs? It's really strange because she's always been around dogs. It's not like she's not been around dogs. I mean, when we brought her into the house, we had Lulu, there was Boris, there was Bo, there's Millie, there's everybody. Yeah, other strange dogs. Unless it's a Bichon, she won't have it. Although, in saying that, she's absolutely fine with Maria's dog. So what's that? A miniature Doberman? Whatever. Doberman. It's a wee miniature. Showed it on the vlog. Oh my goodness, the other night. So we have had all weathers today, people. It was pouring this morning. When we're pouring. Lunchtime, sunshine, beautiful. Now, look at this. It's literally blowing away. Cross over. Cross. Good girl. She wants to have a wee run. Right. We'll give her a wee run. Guess where we are, people? We are in B&M. Am I going too fast? Needing some Haribo's for the tin. Still not advent calendars for Lily. Okay, I am home. Rico's just about to taste the, what's it called? Gariballo Organic. Go.
It's pretty poor. It's alright. It's not got much body to it, even as a white. Much. Slight oakiness.
Oakiness, did you pick up? Oh, okay. Wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Let me taste it.
Has it got a slight fizz to it?
Don't know. Excuse what I look like, people, but I'm not feeling good today. Cheers. It's okay. It's fine. See what you say, fizziness, is that like very acidic?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Acidic.
Yeah.
What's the word? Acidic?
Acidic.
Acidic. It's very acidic. Slight bitterness to it as well. Okay, I have another question for you, Rico. This time it's from our Patricia.
Yes.
Who is just back from a wonderful, wonderful cruise. She was visiting Scotland as well. And she's just catching up on the vlogs.
Okay.
And I have a question here, and it says, well, first of all, she says a lot of interesting things, as she always does, Patricia does. And she says, part of the question here is another restaurant quality meal, beautiful. I was wondering, she says, does Rico mind the electric glass topped cooker? I'm thinking that most restaurant chefs use gas. Does he have to cook differently? And she says, we've had the glass top and I loved it for cleaning, but now we have gas and I like that too. I'm with you about the cleaning. Gas cookers are a nightmare to clean, and the glass tops are a matter of, well, I say it's a matter of wiping, but as long as you've got the right products. Right, now to Rico. So Rico, yes. Tell us, how do you find the glass top cooker to cook on?
Well, you just get used to it. You adapt and you just get used to it. The AMC cookware, which we use a lot, is great on it. The pans that we buy are all great on it as well. But you just get used to it. Although gas is more responsive in this in a restaurant scene.
Also, you've had to learn to adapt to different.
Yeah, well, I cooked with agar cookers as well. I cooked with an oil agar cooker, 2 of them, and they're quite slow. The agar cookers, the heat's there all the time, but till your pan heats up and you can put something in the pan and it's going to sizzle, it takes forever. But the ovens are good. They just hold that heat and they just keep going.
Yeah.
Good for baking. Agars are good for baking and maybe a slow roast, but apart from that,
right.
No.
So, so basically, Rico's had to learn to adapt. So yes, in the restaurant it was gas cookers, fast, strong, because it's all on speed and all of that. But over the years, he's had to learn to cook with different appliances, because he's now cooking in other people's houses as well, because he's a private chef now. So yeah, so your preferred way to cook is gas?
Yeah, gas hob, electric oven.
Yeah, electric oven. Yeah. Who was it I was talking to was saying the same thing to me? Oh, I think it was my friend Lux and Rosie. We were discussing gas and ovens, and that's what she was saying, that the best option is a gas top and an electric fan assisted electric oven. Although cleaning a gas top is a nightmare, but she says she just puts everything in the dishwasher. I remember my mum making me clean the cooker. Sort of nightmare. Okay, I have another question here from Patricia, and this time it was with regards to the video that when Rico spoke about racism because of the colour of his skin. And Patricia was saying here, because in one of the comments she says she doesn't ever remember having to put up with racism because her dad was from the Ukraine. He was Ukrainian. And she goes on to say here, listening to Rico talking about his childhood, I just remember that I did suffer some bullying. To walk to school, we had to pass the Protestant school, and once a year on St. Patrick's Day, the kids would throw stones at us. Eventually, we stopped wearing anything green on the way to school. I don't know if that sort of divide is still evident in Scotland nowadays. Can you ask Rico? And then she also says, can you ask Rico if you can use frozen sole to make the goujons? Right. Do you want to answer about I'm gonna give you my point of view before I pass this over to Rico. Our family is a very, very mixed family. So for example, Rico, the boys support Rangers because Rico supported Rangers because that's what his godfather, that's who his godfather supported. But it's, for us, it has absolutely nothing to do with religion or being Protestant or being Catholic. My daughter-in-law Kelly is Catholic. She was christened Catholic, although I think her dad was Protestant. I think, is that right? Do you know?
Yep, that's right.
That was right, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but her mum was Catholic and Kelly was christened Catholic. So for us, that's not an issue. But what I will say is, I was born in London and I never ever picked up on anything I never ever picked up this divide between Catholics and Protestants. I never ever picked up on it until I came to Scotland. And I don't even know now if it's really a religious thing, and it's more a football thing. But my boys have had friends that are Catholic, that are Protestant. I mean, we're Greek Orthodox, so for us it's got absolutely nothing to do with religion. Okay, so you've got 2 questions here if you want to answer about the Goujons, and if you think there's still that sort of divide here in Scotland.
On the first question about the sole, I don't see why you can't use frozen sole fillets.
But then you can't, because I'm sure you said in that video you can freeze them once you've made them.
Refreeze them.
Obviously,
yes,
if it's frozen sole, you can't freeze them.
You can't refreeze it, no. But you could use other fish as well. You could make cod goujons, or you can make any white fish into goujons.
Is cod not quite flaky though?
You can still make it into goujons.
Right, okay.
Yeah. You get cod loin and whatever, you can make it into goujons or hake or whatever.
Right.
Plaice. You can make goujons of plaice, anything.
Okay.
So the other question was about the racism.
The Catholics and
Yeah,
Protestants.
Well,
is it still apparent?
That's more defined as sectarianism, because this is, if we put it in Scotland, it's 2 Scottish people, one's Catholic and one's Protestant. There's no difference in colour or where they've came from or anything else. The 2 Scottish people, one's Catholic, one Protestant, so sectarianism. And it doesn't exist now like it existed back in the 60s and 70s, but it still exists, but not to that degree, I think.
It's less people like that now.
Yeah, I think so, but I think another problem of it is having separate schools. I think there should not be Catholic and Protestant schools. There should be one school for all, a non-denominational school for everybody. And then.
But is it? Yeah, but wait a minute. I'm going. But wait. But like the boys' school wasn't a Protestant school. It was a non-denominational. Yeah, but you just said Protestant and Catholic schools. There isn't Protestant. There's Catholic schools
and non-denominational schools.
Yes.
I think all schools should be non-denominational, and they should teach about what the Catholics believe, what the Protestants believe, what the Hindus believe, Muslims, Sikhs, different religions.
Orthodox.
As part of anything. You've got Christianity, you've got so many factions within Christianity, you've got so many factions within being a Muslim, a Hindu, whatever. That's just part of the curriculum, and you'll brush over all these things, but not one in particular. Okay?
That's what you believe?
Yes.
In London, when I was brought up in London, so I just went to the local school. We were taught about different religions. I can't really remember. No, actually in my high school we were taught about different religions. There were, I do remember there being Catholic schools. Was it Catholic schools? Specifically in my area, I remember there being Jewish schools. In Hendon, there was, because that's kind of near Golden Screen area. But what was I going to say? What we used to do, the Greeks separates the Greeks. We used to go to after school, so we'd have the school day during the school, and then we'd go to Greek school. You were the same up here. You'd have Greek school on a Saturday. On a Saturday. I remember I used to go twice a week. I remember I used to go like a Wednesday and a Friday, something like that, to Greek school.
I used to go twice a week as well, but we used to go to Bama instead. I want to kid you. We only went once a week.
Yeah, okay. So, I hope that answers your question. Thank you very much for the questions. But yeah, it's always quite difficult when you start talking about these things because you don't want to offend anyone. This is just our opinion. When Rico says they shouldn't be, you know, they should only be, that's just Rico's opinion when he says, you know, about there shouldn't be different schools and all of that. But who are we to say at the end of the day? Where are my ears? Doesn't matter. We don't need ears. This is not the look for ears. Oh, I think I'm going to have to do one of those tests, people. I don't think it's that. Right, so before all the questions to Rico, I went to B&M and oh, feeling the chill, people. I picked up, look, Mario's advent calendar. It's the Reese's one. I grabbed it because there was only a couple left, so I thought I'm just going to grab that and that's it done. I don't know if I'm going to get the rest of them advent calendars this year. I'm thinking I'm not. I've got the children. I've got Luke one because he's not got any children. What else did I get? I've got Heroes for my tin. So I'm going to put them in. So there's Eclairs, Fudge, Whisper, Dairy Milk, Crunchy, Deca, Dinky Deca it's called, a Twirl, a Caramel, and a Twisted. This all could just be tiredness. So this vlog is not going up tonight, that's for sure. And anyway, my video, today's video, well, what should have been last night's video, went up quite late today because of all the carry on. I got penalised again. And you know, the funny thing is, see, at the part that I thought I would get penalised at, I changed the music before I uploaded it to YouTube. So when we're editing and things, we have music that's not copyright music that we can use. Excuse me, people, this is one tired person. And so use that music, and I think that's the music that I actually got penalised on, because that's where the music changed. And then when I went into YouTube Studio and I had the option to either make that bit totally blank. I'm boring you all, aren't I? I'm sorry. But anyway, it looks to me now that the music that they've changed, it's not actually the background music from Asda, unless they could still pick up on that. Probably you don't even care. Right, picked up some of my Christmas cards. They're actually just the same ones I had last year because I really like them. It's just the gold Christmas tree. There's only 6 in here. So I got them, people. Got some of them. I just grabbed them because nearer the time things like that start to sell, and I've learnt that through time. So actually the Christmas cards weren't from B&M, they were from Home Bargains. So the advent calendar and Heroes were from B&M. I should just shut up now and really just not even bother talking, because I picked up a 3-in-1 metallic cable charger. So that's just a charger for the phone, and it's got, you're all yawning with me, aren't you? Different ones for different people. I can't be bothered. I went down for mouthwash and Lily's food, my pink toothpaste, and this is what I've come out with. So the only thing I managed to get was my favourite mouthwash, Listerine Total Care Stay White. And so that was B&M. Got some candy canes for the sweetie tree, my sweetie Christmas tree. So these are in the flavour Swizzlers Refreshers. So I think the kids will love them. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Full of sugar. And as I was there, I popped into TK Maxx. What did I get from TK Maxx? What did I get? Come on, write it in the comments right now. What did I get from TK Maxx? I'm waiting. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write what I got from TK Maxx. Are we ready? Yay! I got that. That's Sally Hansen. It was only $2.99. So it's... This is a ready one. Oh, it picked it up well there. Can we see that? That's the first time it's really picked it up. Can you see that's a ready one? So that was my favourite one that I've been loving. I've been wearing it all week. And that was the Leighton Denny one, which quite a few of you told me. So Margaret told me, Lux and Roses told me, Patricia told me, and it's only war paint. You can get these from Marks and Spencer's, people. Okay, and it's a man. This Leighton Denny is a man that's invented these. So this is the one I picked up today. Oh, there you go. You're getting it right there. Perfect. Oh, there we go. So that's what's going on my nails tonight, people. Okay. Oh. Ah. The other thing is, Rico said to me, he was showing me some things just about politics and all of that. And I said to him, oh, what does that mean? Have you not heard about this yet? And I was like, no. And he says, Andrew, you're spending far too much time in that room. In here. I agree, people. Oh, that headache is... Oh, it's the weirdest headache I've ever had. Oh. Right. I'm gonna go do my nails, people. I'm gonna bid you good night. Thank you very much. If you've bothered to watch this vlog. Oh. But anyway. And special thanks go to Patricia for all her questions, and it's lovely to have you back, Patricia, down in the comments. It's lovely to see you again, commenting and sharing your experiences with me, because I love to read your experiences, all of your experiences. I love when you share a bit of yourselves as well with me, and it's lovely as well for everybody else to see, because I think we all get used to seeing each other in the comments, so it's really lovely. So yeah, if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them on the vlogs. And thank you very much for watching. If you would like to see any more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, it's the A here. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, all depending how things go, how I am. Bye!